Welcome to PR Praiser YouTube Church. Welcome to PR Church on Praiser Church on PR Praiser Church LID. Today's session, we're going to talk about PR Islam Snow. SNOW. PR Islam Snow. So the issue we have for total Islamic Muslims is that we as Muslims reject snow. Now, number one, we don't know what snow is. So where does snow come from? It comes from the sky, from the clouds, and when it blocks a lot of ice and particles and becomes like mushy, it snows. So that's where it comes from weather. Which the Bible talks about that seasons are given so we can tell it's time and seasons for God to manifest His own presence in some parts of it. It doesn't say that, but you know what I'm saying? So the Bible in Book of Genesis. So times and seasons are given for each of us. So some countries have 4 seasons: summer, autumn, winter, spring. Now during winter in America, it snows. Yeah, winter. 3 months. December, January, February. Yeah, but it's October. Mid-October. It's snowing. That's why some of the Muslims went back to their own country. Yeah? Some went back to Middle East, some went back to because they had no electricity, or the car wouldn't start, or the vehicle wouldn't start, and they can't go anywhere. They have to go back to their own country. So until there's no more snow. Yeah. So that's what snow is. Snow is not a type of food. You can't halal snow. It's already been halal by God. Yeah. By Allah. Yeah, now the issue why Islam addressed in the media that we are against snow is because it was CGI'd. All these folks that talk about it are CGI'd people. So C, letter C, the G, letter I. Yeah, CGI. So news reports about full propaganda. You know what I'm saying? So some of these people spoke something. They didn't even speak it in real life. So they got chased up and they got killed. They got murdered. So some of these people got murdered because they didn't speak anything. They were just blatantly on the spot. They said something, but they didn't say nothing. They said, I didn't say anything, got killed. Well, you guys say Islam talks about snowfall. You know what I'm saying? So now I want to talk about rumors. Where did the rumors spread about snow for Islam? 1988 to 1999. 1988, they talked about it. They spoke about it on reports about snow from America to the Middle East. Then 1999, 1997, 98, 99, they published it on Islamic pamphlets or books that Islam is against snow. Majority of Muslims don't even know what snow is. Some have been to Canberra from school, like all the schools in New South Wales have been to Canberra, so they know what snow is. But the Islam says we can't talk about snow. We have to talk in snow, because someone put it in there. Now they put the file in there, in the Islamic folders, and they say it is Islamic that Islam is against snow. So decapitate these people that are building snowmen. They want war with Islam versus the world. You get what I'm saying? So now since you've got the dates 1988 to 1999, it's up to you to research who's behind it, where it came from, how it got there. Yeah. So that's it. That's it, guys. So we know about snow now. Snow is not a type of food. You can't allow it. It's not haram. It's part of the design of the weather. Like back in the olden days in 1986. Someone said 1986, but I think it was like 1979. They talk about winter and summer in Islam. And they said it was appropriate. Yeah, it was appropriate. 1979. In a document. Yeah. And that was in Israel. Yeah, where Israel was, it was Israel. Yeah. They talk about Islam, Israel, and stuff like that. So here's a quick it's a news conference. We have a news conference going on. So for PR Islam in Snow. Yeah. So we have a news conference, news report. You know the things that you see on the news report today when you see a prime minister or president that's been overseas? So when they're overseas, you can directly link them. When it says Donald Trump was actually overseas in Israel, trying to disarm Hamas, he was actually in America at the time of the news report saying it was overseas. The news report talked about Anthony Albanese, like Australian Prime Minister of 2025, was actually in UK. In fact, he was in Canberra, which you can link directly to DNA, to the eyesight DNA or microchip, whatever you want to call it, which the block of the microchip to put him in that direction, to say he was in that direction. But if you go to the eyesight, you can link to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke about it before. You can link to eyesight, and you can rewind it, fast forward, and goes to the current state of eyesight. Rewind it, you can go backwards. So I think that's it. Yeah. So that's all. That's all there is. So another thing about snow thing. Don't believe everything religion talk about. Now, if you're a Christian and they say Christians reject snow, that's a stupid idea. They won't never say that. They're debated with the Bible. Debate it with the Quran. Quran doesn't say this. Doesn't say that. No. I reject all claims that we are against. No. So you have to debate it with the current book that represents religion. Christians will debate it with the Bible. So if it comes from a propaganda tool like Jehovah's Witness that says Christians are against snow, everyone's got to flip out. Yeah? So they say we're looking into the Bible. No, it's not in the Bible. Sorry, we won't preach this. The problem with Islam that they were paid their own money. You find out how much money they got paid. $2 per book to be presented each and every person that can get it who's educated. Yeah. And they pay $100 US back then to pay for the way of Saudi Arabia to accept that Islam rejects snow. Now, if you can't find the what I'm talking is true, then I must be making it up. You know what I'm saying? So, $9 I put roughly around there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't speak the 100% truth just in case I get in trouble. I haven't done research. I'm a psychic myself, psychic enthusiast. So I spoke to the doctors about it. I'm a bit of a psychic myself. So anyways, Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam to you too. Peace be upon you. Upon you be peace upon you too. How do you feel? I'm just saying salam. No good? Peace off. Plain tongue shall be. Christian tongues. Born again tongues. Now we say again, Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam to you too. Peace be upon you. Upon be peace. How do you feel now? Feel good? I want to tell you the truth. Speaking tongues is of the Christian Bible. If you go to a church they don't believe in, they say Christian tongues is of the devil, or is of a, we don't believe in Christian tongues, or believe in tongues of the angel or something like that, they must be from hellfire. Which you don't attack them. You just say, get the hell out of here, I'm not in your church. I'll take over your church and I'll be a PST. You know what I'm saying? So, some people believe in that. The believing in speaking tongues is, like, I was just speaking tongues just to get word. But, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in to the Pia Islam Snow News Report. Okay, thank you, bye.